Welcome to Battle Truth and my point of view. Oh, no, you. So I'm not a hater. I can only give you the facts that's written on these papers. And since we have no dealings, therefore the court can care less about your feelings. I'm the Honorable R.kelly, your presiding judge, chairman, and spokesperson for the One United Front. You are my witnesses and jury. You may be seated. Court is now in session. Let's talk about it. Okay, y'all. R. Kelly was arrested again yesterday in Chicago, Illinois. This time, federal. The feds, swooped R. Kelly up, man. And he been charged with 13 counts of sex crimes, ranging from child porn to obstruction of justice, equaling him up with the previous case he fighting also. 20 sex cases against him. 20. It's crazy. Man, they finna hang that boy, man. He definitely going to jail. Let me tell you something, man. If he convicted of one or two of these crimes, they're going to sentence him as if he was guilty of all of them. Make no mistake about it at all. This brother down on his luck. This brother's down on his luck, man. He's sitting here, barely got any money. Everything going downhill for him. And that's how it is when you on that gravy train, living life up, just going about your everyday, just believing you're on top of the world. And then something like this happen. You know what I'm saying? Right when you at your lowest point. And then it just all come tumbling down more and more and more and more. And I'm telling you, R. Kelly, man, you brought this on yourself. You hurt yourself a lot, brother. You mocked God, you disrespected God, you played with God. Last time you was in this situation, man, you prayed that God get you out of this. You vowed you was gonna change your life. You did a gospel album. All in the album, you talking about how you done, how you changing your life for the better, how you want a new start, you wanted God to help you. And that's exactly what happened. God came through for you. Not that you tricked him, not that you deceived him, but God is faithful and just. God is faithful and just. In the moment you got free, in the moment you didn't go to prison, you went back to your old ways, and this time it's even worse. It's even worse. And that's what the word of God said. What happens when the spirit comes out of a man? It goes through dry areas looking for a place to rest, and it finds none. Then it says, I go back to the home in which I can't left from. And when he go there, he see that the house is clean. And he go back and get 7 other demons worse than the first one was. That man was worse off. That man was worse off than he was the first time. And this is exactly what happened to you. When you was going through what you was going through, and the heat came down on you, you turned to God. You started being good, close friends with Kelly Price and Kim Burrell and going to church and doing all this stuff. The moment you were found not guilty after that, you went against God. And now look, it's worse. You got 20 sex cases against you. 20. They gonna hang that man. That man in for it. That man ain't finna be able to go through this at all. They need to have this brother on suicide watch and watch him closely, because I'm telling you, he gonna crack under pressure. He gonna crack under pressure, and I could already tell this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work for him. You could already see it. He already breaking down right now, and it ain't even beginning to hit the fan yet. And this finna hurt him so bad because he have nothing left. They gonna tap his pockets for everything he got and send him to prison. He have nothing left. Now you starting to find out that it is lonely at the top. Because look at how all your superstar friends and buddies who you once wrote records for, who you actually produced #1 hits for and songs for, how they all turning their back on you. And not one of them is willing to come to your aid and defense. Not one of them. That's crazy, fam. But you bought it on yourself. You bought it on yourself. What comes around goes around. Karma is a mug. And you're going to have a lot of time to think about that stuff. Y'all brothers be dirty. Same thing with Bill Cosby. All that dirt he was doing, disrespecting brothers, making himself seem better than everybody else, talking against rappers, talking about brothers, calling them all type of low life thugs and hoodlums and things like that. And all along, you poisoning women drinks and tearing them off. Y'all brothers horrible. All that money. Y'all ain't even gotta be doing that stuff y'all do. All that money. You know how many girls be willing to have sex with you and suck you off for nothing just for your name? But that's not good enough for y'all. That's not good enough for y'all. You want even more and more and more. And that's what happens with greed every time. And it's coming back to get you, man. Every man's sin will follow him out. They gonna hang that boy. He don't stand a chance. 20 sex cases against you, you ain't even like no more like you was the first time around. This time around, you really got a whole stable of women coming out on you, man. This ain't finna go right, brother. It's not finna go right at all. And they saying New York got charges on you too they want to bring out. It's a done deal with you, man. Real talk. It's a done deal with this brother, man. I'm keeping it 100. He ain't gonna be able to get up out of this one. And this your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's some question. It's yours. R.kelly been indicted under federal indictment. 13 new sex charges. He was arrested by the Chicago police, federal officers, and New York is also waiting to pin charges on him too. Man, you out of there. This brother out of there. No doubt. He out of there. Check this out. Hit the link in the description box. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. If you got an Instagram page, follow me on Instagram. I'm going to be doing some big things on Instagram. I want y'all to follow me. Everybody that support me, rock with me, follow me on Instagram, man. I need at least 2,000 followers before I start going live so I can have an audience to do my new series called What Niggas Do. You don't want to miss out on that, man. But follow me on Instagram live. This your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's some questions. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth.